Good morning and welcome to a video all about garlic. What you see before me is 4 types of garlic. The first 2 on the left have come from a plant nursery, and the 2 on the right hand side are ones that I grew this year and I've dried out and saved to ready to plant again. So let's have a look what we've got. The first variety is called Topadrome. It's a soft neck garlic, looking lovely. You get 2 in the packet there. The second one again is a soft neck garlic, which is called Garcua, and that's another soft neck variety. The third here, these were shop bought garlics, organic, that I planted the cloves and they produced this size. So if you have a look, a little bit different there. I've saved and dried them so they're all ready to go. And then the fourth one here, this is called elephant garlic, which produces really big, a big bulb. And then I've got loads and loads of cloves in there, as you can see. And also something called a garlic corm, which grows underneath the bulb, which you can then plant and start the procedure. It's a longer procedure that way, but have a look into garlic corms, planting them and then getting them to this size and then get them to the big bulb. But well worth keeping because you have never-ending garlic. What I have noticed at shops, garlic for the elephant garlic, the single cloves like this, you can probably 2 of them cost you $2.99. So thankfully I've got quite a lot in there, and that was from 2 or 3 bulbs. Right, so let us get planting. Okay, right, what I'm going to do now is just select 2 to plant in the garden, and then I'll put the rest down the allotment. It'd be the similar principle of how to space them and the depth to plant, but I'm going to choose to plant 1 Topadrome, and also I've got my elephant garlic here. I'm going to choose 4 to plant. So let's get planting. So I've chosen a great place to plant the garlic. I'm going to plant it where my winter lettuces are because they won't really overlap in growing space, so it's an excellent place to pop them. I'm going to go for the elephant garlic here, and to plant it, I'm going to plant it probably it's self in size deep, so, and a little bit. So pop that down, making sure the pointy end is up. There we go. Pop it down there, lovely, and then let's just cover that back over. Bit like planting bulbs, I guess. So garlic requires a free draining fertile soil in a sunny position, and plant the individual cloves 3 centimetres, which is 1 inch deep, and 10 centimetres 4 inches apart in rows. There we go. Let's grab another one. Go in between here, so pop it down like so. There we go, covering that up. Excellent. And let's get another one here. So again, you can use trowels and different things, but I don't mind getting my fingers in the dirt. There we go. So again, it's about the same size as the clove and a little bit extra. Cover that over, not to disturb the lettuces too much. And then the last one, look at that. You're thinking, where is he going to plant it? Well, I'll tell you where. Just in between here. So using my fingers as the trowel, pop her in, down it goes. Lovely. And that's nicely planted, all ready for next year. So what you should see is hopefully some green shoots popping up, and that would indicate that the garlic is growing. Don't worry if you have lots of rain or snowfall. These are really good vegetables. They're from the allium family, and they will just get on with it. So next task is to choose where to put this garlic. I've got it here. I'm just going to split that and take the cloves off. There we go. So great, I've got the cloves here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got my garlic ready. I've peeled it, and it's going to be going that way, pointy way up. Plant it down. And spacing wise, you want to leave about 4 to 6 inches apart. Again, push them down with a pointy end up, cover that over. This is called interplanting. That's great, so they're planted and hopefully they'll be ready to harvest around about June, July time. You will have the scapes as well, so you can use them. It's a good indication when you see the scapes curl that you're nearly there ready for harvest. And of course, like the onions, the leaves in themselves will give you the indication when they're ready to be pulled. But be careful if you want to check when scooping around the dirt. Garlic is a fantastic medicinal property and will really benefit you in cooking for flavour and health benefits, and it's a really fun crop to grow. What I have written down here is some great information from the internet, so please feel free to pause this, but it's showing you the garlic growing calendar. So highlighted are key times, so we're currently in October, so it's a great time to plant the autumn varieties, and that's really recommended between October and November. You can see here, you can do spring planting in January and February. And yes, it says spring planting continues in March. But really, that's your kind of time frame. So if you want to pause that and grab the information, hope it can help you. It's the storing of garlic. What I did was I pulled up the cloves and then I shook off the soil and I allowed it to sort of, throughout the day, for about a week to 2 weeks dry in the sun, so the husk is forming, and then I stored it in my shed just for another further couple of weeks so it dried out. So between about 2 to 4 weeks, including the yellow garlic, just to dry out, and then I bagged them up and stored them indoors in a cool, dry place. You can store that right through till your next planting time. So this one here, I harvested this in June and it's October now, so that's all ready to be split and then planted in the ground. And you can just keep keep having garlic again and again and just keep enjoying it with cooking, or you can save it for next year, which is a great money saving tip.